Ja. Gott, wie geil. Guck dir das an. Hammer. Jetzt dich mit Felsen, Betty.
Was?
Super. Oh los, wir schwimmen zum Felsen. Schwimmen wir zum Felsen? What a majestic spot, I can't believe it. Geil. Absolute cool, I can't believe it. There are nearly no people, we were alone now for 1 hour. Now there are some people are coming. Sometimes are big boats coming and then this whole place gets changed completely for 1 hour or so. So big ships from Skiathos town are coming here. But not now. I love it, I love it. And the water is, I don't know, 28 degrees, 30 degrees, 27, I don't know. It's very nice. Komm, hier mal zu Betty. Schwimmen wir mal zusammen zu Betty. Los, komm, und los. Und los zu Betty. Wo ist Betty? Und schnell. Und schnell. Und schneller. Und schneller. Und schneller. Und noch schneller. Very fast. Come on. Yeah. So. Warte mal, komm näher. Warte. Geil, ey, unglaublich. Unfassbar.
Schmeißt du mir eine Schnur
Ja,
hin in ein
ja,
Stück?
hab's ja nicht hält. Hat ja, war doch gut. Hier uns auch.
Ja, so.
Abolish, abolition. 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 Abolition. Completely wipe out. Working week, yeah. Completely wipe out. Working time. Completely wipe out. Slavery. Completely wipe out. Monday morning. Abolish, abolition. Abolish, abolition. Abolish, abolition. Abolish, abolition. Abolish, abolition. Abolish, abolition, yeah. Abolish, abolition. Abolish, abolition.
By the way, these steps I want to make with natural stones, and I have already piles and piles of very beautiful natural stones here, so they are very perfect for these kind of works. So I don't want to put concrete cement here, so just the stones and soil. And then I want to make a lot of greenery, Mediterranean greenery around it, and that's the first bush, it's oleander, also with the leyland trees. Many people say to me in the comments, not here in this area, but in the comments from YouTube, they say, don't put leyland, they will die in, I don't know, 20 years or so, and they will fall down and they are not doing their job, and they are also poison, I think, I am not sure. I want to make a lot of greenery with oleander, and this is the first bush which I plant. And then there will come here everywhere around these natural stone steps. This will be full of green and color and flowers and everything. And there, where Nanook is going now, there will be the house in 100 years if we get the building permit. So I have to eat very healthy my own tomatoes and my own cucumber, that I will get the permit and still be alive. And this is the most challenging in Greece, to be alive if you get the permit, because the permit here in Greece takes eternity. I don't know how it is in other countries, but I think in Italy, for example, it's very much better. I think in Germany it's much better. But here on this place, you have to eat healthy. For example, This is an avocado tree. We put them here on the land where it's very protected from the wind. So here in the winter, when the storms are blowing every day, it's very protected and nice. But the guy who put it inside, because many trees we didn't put by our own inside the soil, they make the same mistake. They put only the gravel soil, how can I call it, so the soil which can't hold water, which is maybe full of nutrients and energy and minerals and vitamins and everything, but it can't hold the water. And I think this is the most important thing, that the soil where the tree is inside or the tomato can hold the water, and the roots are completely settled inside good soil and not shaking like crazy around. And that's why I have to put also here good soil. I did it already, but I have another 100 trees. So here, this is a cucumber here, and here is my lake. So I built this wall from soil around the plant. So here the water will stay if I put water. And this here is also about 5 centimeter new soil on top of the ground. So it gets new nutrients and it gets a better soil, which goes now, if we water it, it will go down to the roots. For example, these are the leaves from the old plants without my soil trick. And these are the leaves from where I put the soil yesterday. After a few hours, so the new soil yesterday, after a few hours they look like plants from a picture book. Dark green and very healthy, instead of brown and nearly dying. So I try to rescue them. Where I put it yesterday, the soil is looking already very good. These are all dying. But we water them every day, but still like this. So we need more good soil, I guess. So let's do it. So today the whole day was windy, about 5 or 6 before. So we had to stay with the boat inside the harbor. This is a little of a problem because these days now here in August they are so hot that the only thing you can do is swimming or going with a boat somewhere or sitting on in a coffee directly on the beach or on the sea where the wind is coming, because if you go on the land somewhere there it's very hot, it's unbelievable hot, so you have to let it run the air condition all day. Here on our land it's quite nice. Here it's always, I don't know, maybe 5 degrees more cold than on the other lands. because we are here on the north side, northeast, and the wind is always blowing from the sea to the land, and so it's very nice here. Actually, you can also work in these conditions, where on other lands you can't work at all because it's much hotter there. So anyway, there are some news here in Greece. Maybe for some people who wants to come to Greece, it's always nice. So you have to count your olive trees and tell to the government how much olive trees you have. If you have less than 24 olive trees, it's not interesting for you, you don't have to count. But I think the most of us have more than 24 olive trees. If you have 3,000 olive trees, it's gonna be a little challenge, because then you have a lot of work. And you have to mark them if you have counted them, or you have to go with a drone or something, but this is very, very difficult. So 3,000 trees, maybe a problem. 200 trees also a problem, I think. We have maybe 300 olive trees. This is a big problem. And you have to sign. You have to give them a sworn, I have learned this word 1,000 times, I know I forgot it. Sworn treatment? Anyway, you have to give them a sign, and you need a lawyer and maybe 5 other professionals which help you to make the paper. Because if you make a small mistake in the paper, then you have to pay fees, a lot of fees. I'm not sure what they're telling, maybe 20,000 euro, 10,000 euro, 1,000 euro, I'm not sure. There's also another thing, because if you have a land, you have to clean it because of the fire. So you have to cut the grass and all the not the olive trees, of course, and not your fruit trees. Still not the fruit trees. Maybe they will have the idea to cut all the fruit trees. I'm guessing. But until now it's only the grass and the bushes you have to cut. So if you have a house, or if you have a land in a urban zone, you have to take care for the land and cut your grass. Also for this you need a sworn statement. So you have to make a sign, you have to take a lawyer, you have to go somewhere. But the problem with this again is that there's no definition how tall the grass has to be, because you have to sign again a sworn statement. You have to sign everything, yeah, with your name. If you make a mistake and you sign, and the grass is maybe 3 centimeters, and they wanted to have 2 centimeters, then maybe you have to pay a lot of fee. I don't know, 10,000 euro, 1,000 euro. I don't know. My wife knows. I'm not the best with this things, but somebody has to take care for it, because otherwise it's getting very expensive. I'm not sure. There's no definition. Maybe 5 centimeters, maybe 10 centimeters, maybe.
Bumi, kommst du? Komm, Bumi. Weiter nicht zum Wasser zu gehen wegen Bumas Ohren.
Wir sind ja fertig, oder?
gerne nachher umdrehen. Ne?
Ja.
Oh, ist ja lecker. Willst du was von dem Wasser?
Mein Favorit ist das.
Echt?
Der ist so lecker.
Looks like ice cream.
Aber ganz, ganz lecker.
Mann, ist alles super lecker.
Mir schmeckt dieser Runde am besten.
Der Runde.
Ja.
So, also der hier.
Der.
Sind alle irgendwie geil. Aber wahrscheinlich ist am Ende alles dasselbe sowieso. Irgendwie alle nur Zucker und.
Zucker und Zucker.
Aber extrem lecker. Wie machen die das bloß?
Dann kommt er ja gleich so weit. Super, du musst ja auch schwimmen. Achtung! Achtung! Ja, geh mal und hol den. Super, bravo. Tolle Arbeit.
Seid ihr bereit? Okay, hier, bei 3, 1, 2, hier! Und los!
Mal, was für Schätze ich gefunden
So we tried this bar here, is a beach bar. The guy who runs the bar, it's called Apostolis, I think. And we are here in Kastro. It's a very, very hot day. I think it's 35 degrees now. It's no wind, nothing. So let's jump in the water. So this is our parking place. I hope we are okay here. I'm not sure. So we are now in a bar which called Kastro bar, I believe. And I am here local. You can call me local, but I wasn't here 20 years. Fantastic.
Ja, war immer voll.
Boah.
War immer voll, deshalb. Wir sind ja immer hier vorbeigefahren, haben mal reingeguckt und war immer voll.
Ja, mit der Dusche ist ja heftig.
Der ist cool.
Können wir so eine Dusche nicht aufs Land stellen?
Ja. Können wir machen. Wenn wir Wasser haben, das ist wahrscheinlich so eine...
Oh, der Tisch da vorne ist schön. So the frappe here is very delicious. It's absolutely perfect. And I guess the boat, the parking place there is also not the most bad parking place. Unbelievable. Thank you very much.
Very hot today.
Parapolisesti,
Τώρα
parapolisesti.
πολύ καλά. Τώρα είναι good.
Πρέπει μόνο μέσα στη θάλασσα.
Ναι, να είναι δροσιά.
Ναι, και τώρα όταν έχει λίγο αέρα.
Ναι, τώρα έχει λίγο αέρα. Πιο πριν έσκασε.
Ναι, ναι, ξέρω, ήταν.
Καλή όρεξη.
Thank you very much.
Να είστε καλά.
Problem now, you have to be careful not to eat too much, because if you want to go for a swim again, and you have to go to the boat, so you have to swim.